Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another thrilling installment of Trigger Warning. I'm Hayden Hewitt, and I'm joined as ever, by Graham Booth.
Hiya, Beanie Monster. You good?
Yeah, you were waiting for some kind of insult there, weren't you? Some kind of name change, something like that.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And it never happened. Richard said, sounds very low. Turn it up, mate.
I can't turn it up more than it is. We're already peaking.
Oh, no, I was talking to Richard.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're going to have to get up, go over to the wireless and go on. Yeah, he is. We're both poorly, by the way, Richard. We both are, unfortunately. Before we get going, I want to give Andrew Bell a proper shout-out because today's reaction video at noon to the prorogation being dissolved, Andrew Bell gave us a tenner.
Oh, bless.
So big love, man. I didn't get to say it because I cut the stream off dead suddenly. I was over time. It was 40 minutes, only supposed to be 20. So I was like, and I'm out. So I knew if I'd go to chat, it'd be another 20 minutes. I'd be like, oh, I remember those days.
God, you ignorant bastard, you ignored them.
I know, I ignored Andrew and I feel really bad. And he might not even be watching now.
No, that might be it. Speaking of Andrew, Andrew's one of the people that's already bought tickets to attend Trigger Warning Meet Space. We've actually sold some tickets, which is great. We've got another couple reserved now. But if you'd like tickets to come join us on November the 2nd, right here in Manchester, live in the studio, you can go to gearpress.co.uk. I think it's TW Meet Space. But if you go to triggerwarning.tv, it's on the front page there as well. It'll take you there. Tickets are £10. All the money goes into keeping the lights on at Trigger Warning. You'll see why when you come to the studio, especially. It's going to be a fantastic night. Saturday, November the 2nd, we're going to be doing a live show. We've got Graham and I both giving extended rants. Graham's going to have a debate with Richie Allen, who's going to be there about socialism, which is going to be fantastic.
Based off what Richie said about this, I really like to know what you've said to him, actually.
Don't you worry about it, Pickle. Whatever I've said's between me and Richie.
Okay.
Crip Daddy is going to be coming in via remote, and we've got the Get in the Mincer game show just for you. And not all of this is going to be streamed. In fact, quite a lot of it isn't going to be streamed because this is a free speech event. You should be able to speak your mind without fear of it getting out there and fucking your entire life up. And there's going to be a very special edition of Trigger Warning Safe Space, where we're going to invite the audience to also come up with topics where the person in the seat has to speak about it for 1 minute as if they fully agree, are 100% on board and love it. So that's like a whole evening of fun. And if you're coming up on the Friday, a few of us are going to go out and get some drinks. I know we got Cypher This coming all the way from The America, which is pretty incredible.
That's going to be really cool, man.
And yeah, it's going to be awesome. We've just been asked about private streaming. I'm not entirely sure if we can hook that up by then. If we can, we might sort something out. That might not be a bad idea. I'll look into it, but I don't think our budget would stretch to Vimeo Premium.
No, but you know
also,
what?
I don't think Vimeo would really appreciate us being there. Happy Dog, if you turn up, mate, you've been on podcasts. You're part of the team, whether you like it or not. Dude, just turn up. We'd love to have you there.
I'll let you in for a fiver, mate. You're all good.
We'd love to have you there. Seriously, it would be. If you could make it, it would be awesome. But I know some people bought tickets. Please go and buy them. You know, I said if we get 10 or 15 people, we'll be rocking in there. If we get that, it'll be great. If we get more, it'll be absolutely awesome. And it will be a great time. And I promise it's going to be absolutely full on as well. Do come join us. I'm going to be mentioning this a lot between now and then.
Just so everyone knows it, and it will be there for the next few weeks as well. It's the top link in the description, and it should be there by default. So every single video that goes up, that should be the very first link right there if you want to come.
And doors are going to be at 7 p.m. on the Saturday. We may make them a bit earlier. It depends. We've got a lot of stuff going on. But the thing is, we don't have a curfew.
No.
We'll have some light refreshments on site. But, you know, if you want to bring your own booze or whatever, do so. If you want to bring some, if you're into the more herbal alternatives, you can nip outside for one of those as well. Obviously, you can't have it in the studio, but
no. We share that space. It's it's a complicated situation.
But do come join us. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see the debate with Richie. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to take part in it because, as we know, in all of these situations, I do tend to find myself the grit in the Vaseline.
But the thing is, though, we don't just have to debate that. I mean, what? Give me 10 minutes to wreck him on socialism, and then we can move on to something else. Easy, job's done.
Richie did say, unless you've read the entire works of Dostoevsky, he might not give you the time of day. So
I'll feel my way through, man. He's the follower of an immoral form of happy slavery, so I'm good, man. I'm good as long as
I'm fine with it. However, it turns out I really don't give a fuck. I just want to enjoy the shit out of it.
Just the plan is to get him too drunk so that his many hours of interviewing and debating experience goes out the window. That's my plan.
5 minutes of me being involved in all professionalism on everybody's side will go out the fucking window anyway. So I'll just get involved, get it rocking, and then head out.
He was bloody at it. He was bloody at it yesterday. He's bloody at it. He sat there going on about this Thomas Cook thing, and they owed like 1.2 billion debt, but they were 200 short. They were like, oh, we only need another 200 million. Of what they were already raising. They'd already raised loads from other sources, this billion. And he's like, oh, we should have done that. Government should have done that. So sod off. You're ridiculous. Or what? So you just create a you create one travel company that's not profitable and give it government protection.
We did it with the banks.
Gangster shit, man.
We did it.
Yeah, and we fucking shouldn't have done.
Well, we've done it now, though, haven't we? We've done it now.
Oh, we've done it now. We've become gangsters for one.
Second time's always easier, dude. Second time's always easier. As with most things in life. Just slip in. Couple hundred million. What's a couple hundred million? It's nothing. It's nothing.
And then it'll be 300 next year. 400 the next.
What's that between friends? What's a billion? What does it matter?
I'm not friends with anyone at Thomas Cook.
I'm not friends with anyone at a fucking 200 million pounds. It's going to be interesting in October, November, because we're going to be seeing each other 3 nights in a row. Because you're coming to my house for Halloween.
Yes.
With the family. Then the Friday we're going out for a couple. Oh, Halloween's going to be brilliant. The Friday we'll go for a couple of drinks, and then the Saturday basically we're together all day, pretty much.
Fucking I tell you what, then that's not going to leave a lot of last-minute stress prepping, is it? We're going to have to be on this. It's lucky we've been having so many chats about it, isn't it?
It is. We've actually started.
We're going to be there on the Wednesday before Meat Space, going right. So what do you want to do then?
No, we got to get it all sorted. Got to get it all together. Got to get on
it.
Guys, go and buy a ticket. Don't fuck about. Go and buy a ticket. Get one bought. Get to Manchester. Come and hang out with us.
The rate they're going, there is a reasonable chance they will sell out. And if they do sell out, you're kind of screwed because we just physically won't have the space for you. It's not going to happen.
No, it doesn't look like there is going to be a Live League birthday show unless I can figure something out. But I don't know because I don't know when we'd fit it in. Because Halloween, it's family, and this year, we're doing something in the house, and like I say, Graham and his family are coming over mine. The Friday we're out for drinks, and the Saturday we got this live show. So I don't know. This might be the first year in a long time we don't actually have one. Won't that be a shame? But what can we do?
Maybe we could get one on the week after.
If I can sort something out, I will. This Guinness is delicious.
I want a booze now. I have a booze?
You can. I've got another one in the fridge.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a booze real quick.
You go get a booze. I'll stay here with the nice people. So what else is... Obviously, I've said go and buy a ticket. Do go and buy a ticket. But please, also, click like or don't like if you don't like this. But click like and subscribe. And he could have muted his mic. Hang on a second. Let's just turn this out. In fact, no, let's listen to Graham in his kitchen. That was the loudest getting a booze I've ever heard in my life. You're one of those dreadful people that makes as much noise as possible throwing bottles in his recycling bin, aren't you?
Well, there's special exceptions when I do the recycling because I always do it with my little girl. So obviously we make a song and dance out of her. I want her to be aware of the situation. I want her to learn what goes where. I want to associate positive things. So yeah, we make a little bit of noise. People notice. Whatever. It's fun. It's fun smashing glass anyway.
Right, do you know what I've not done? I've not done my shout outs. We've got Random Goon who says, hello, Gaylord with shit mic skills, and Hayden. We got Richard W. We got Fat Belly, Ian Cam, Smoke Steve, of course, Happy Dog we've already spoken to. Mr. Kill C1's in the house. And who else is in here? I saw some other names before, but I've lost them now. So Morgan Evans, I think it was. There we go. And Kelly Carpenter. Hello, people. I remember also, if you do want to help support TW, as well as buying tickets and coming to see us, you can help on patreon.com/triggerwarningtv and become one of our patrons for anything from $1 a month up, whatever you want. And you can also drop us a, what they called again, Graham? I've forgotten the name because I'm just old and I'm hot and I'm cold.
Super chats.
I'm hot and cold at the same time. It's disgraceful. Drop us a super chat in here because we love those and we'll read out whatever's on there, providing it's legal. We got Joe 9022, Lee Howells has joined us. Fantastic, hello guys, and the Vapist. We're trying to work out because we've spoken about the vaping thing. It's not even just the vaping; it's the media coverage and the spin on this and everything else. I'm trying to get one of the big vape guys from YouTube to come on the show. It's tricky because they've got subscribers way beyond anything we could ever dream of. But I'm still going to try and get one on to have a chat with us about what's going on over there in the States, which is really fucking weird and creepy.
Hopefully they'll look at our channel and they'll go like that and they'll see 128k and go, they've got 128k. That'll do. That's quite good.
Well, we might not even have that for long because we got slapped on the wrist today, didn't we, for my Jessica Yaniv video, which apparently is, what was it, bullying and harassment.
Bullying and harassment, yeah. Even though we didn't tag her, we didn't contact her.
I'm wondering.
And she's a public figure.
See, I've requested a review, and I'm thinking that when they actually physically sit and watch that, we might actually get a ban.
Just full stop channel ban. Fuck
well,
you,
I did kind of fat shame, call him stupid, call him, called him ugly, called him really fat, called him a fat nonce. So, you know, I kind of probably racked him up a little bit there, but you've got to speak the truth, Graham. It's important.
Well, you know, all bets are off when you're a sex offender, isn't it? It's like, sod you, I don't care. You want me to be polite to you? Stop touching kids. Ultimately, don't touch kids. And then, and you know what? I put it with Happy Dog. I'll put it with anything, me.
I just don't see everything. Well, in the in the appeal, I did put that everything I've said is verifiably true. So, but it is. He is a fat, lying nonce, as Happy Dog says. He looks. He's got a face like a clumsy beekeeper. Okay.
Hold up. Is this the one? Is this the one of you? Is this the review on for the actual channel warning or for the video itself?
Oh no, I've just appealed the video. The channel warning comes with it.
That's been checked. I had a look just before I came on air. It's been manually checked and the warning stands.
No shit.
Yeah.
Can I appeal that? Because I remember last time I did the appeal with YouTube, we started off as a warning. I appealed it. It went to a ban. I appealed it and they gave us 3 months off. So I stopped appealing it at that point because I thought, do you know what? I'm shit at this haggling business. This is just going the wrong way.
Yeah. Luckily, we're keeping our nose clean. Luckily, the very next stream after getting the warning, we've not just repeated all the things that got us banned on that first video. It's very, very... We're keeping our shit together, aren't we, Aidan? Oh, this is lovely, you know.
It's all right. We can always stream on my channel or...
It's Hobgoblin Gold, it is.
Oh,
it's very
beautiful.
nice.
Hobgoblin's very good beer.
My brother got it me. This is my birthday beer, this. Very happy. So what do you want to say about Brexit then? What's going on? Tell me. Fix it for me, Aidan.
Fucking hell. I don't know if I can. Right, okay.
Wait, have you got your cock vape again tonight?
What?
Have you got your big cock vape?
Big cock vape? It's not. It's a Kennedy Vindicator with a Kennedy 25 on. It's a proper vape, Graham.
Let me see. Let me.
It's a mechanical mod. I don't know why you're laughing. My wife uses the same vape you do, bitch. That's how he holds cock.
Oh, bless you, mate. I love it. I love your cock vape.
Do you?
I'm glad you're into it.
I'm going to edit that.
You big, big robot penis.
Absolutely. That's why you press them on the bottom and the white stuff comes out.
Yeah. Oh, fill me up. Go on, though. Sorry. What's going on with
You just
Brexit?
wish you had the skills to vape a big silver cock.
Fuck off.
But you're too beta. You're too beta. That's why you have to have like the fucking stabilizers cock.
As if you can ever shame me about fucking vaping. It's just vaping, man.
Well, you seem to respond to it quite well, so it obviously fucking works. I can't even blow clouds, you fucking pussy. I've seen 12-year-olds around the shop blowing better clouds than that.
Yeah. Were you there reporting them? Yes,
No.
please. Yes, children vaping. No, I'm gonna stay. So I'll let you know if they move on.
Gonna have a cloud chucking competition. Right, Brexit. Fucking, where do we start with this now? So, the Supreme Court has ruled the prorogation. It's one of them words that makes you sound drunk. Prorogation of Parliament is unlawful.
Yes, and they've erased it. They've memory hold it.
Now, the Remain guys are really happy about this because, number one, it got them to give an excuse to stop the Labour conference, which was fucking a travesty. The anti-Semitic stuff coming out of there was fucking unreal. It was on point for anti-Semitism. It just wasn't going well.
Dude, did you see the Jewish guy that got up? And there was like low boos. Because he was speaking out against him. He's like, I don't feel welcome. And they were all just like...
And when they were talking about oppressive regimes, everyone was screaming when they mentioned Israel.
Yeah.
Not Russia, not China. Not any of the others, just Israel. It was just really creepy. So they got an excuse to stop that before Tom Watson could get up following the attempted coup on his position. And the Remainers are very happy because they think this is a win because it's unlawful. However, I'm not convinced that this is going to be a win for anybody because what can happen now? They can have a vote of no confidence in the government.
Yeah, we're back where we were. We're back where we were completely.
Which means a general election. Now, sorry, moustache hair in my mouth. I hope it was a moustache hair. Threw me that. Labour's making noises about a general election, but not too much noise because they've got a very good idea that if they go for a general election right now, what they'll be faced with is a Tory/Brexit party coalition with a majority. So. Now, if people don't like having the Tories in power, and I fully understand that, you are really, really going to fucking hate a Boris Johnson, Nigel Farage tag team of hate with Mog in their corner as their fucking corner man. Okay? You're not going to believe how bad shit can get then.
Imagine 5 years of Prime Minister's questions with Boris, and over each shoulder there's just Farage and Mog.
Oh, God.
5 years.
You know, so I don't see how this is going because Keir Starmer said the only way we'll go for it is if there's a caretaker anti-Brexit parliament. Then Sadiq Khan, the mayor of Stab City, came out and said, I will fight for another referendum and to stop Brexit. So he wants another people's referendum and he's going to stop Brexit, which is quite clear language for we don't really give a fuck what you want. One Labour MP, I can't remember who it was because I tweeted them, came out, we're overwhelmingly in favour of cancelling Article 50. I'm like, are your voters overwhelmingly in favour? And someone responded to me with, yes, 80% of them. I said, please show me you're working out. Please show me you're working out because I would love to see that. So I don't see that we're anywhere in a good place because what Boris Johnson can do now is kick this back to the Attorney General and say, well, he said it was legal.
Yeah, well, he already has. Have you
there
seen
we go.
those? Have you seen the email that's leaked?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Cox, isn't it? Jeffrey Cox.
Jeffrey Bollocks Cox.
Yeah, an email has leaked that was sent September 11th that specifically said the prorogation was completely legal, completely within his powers to do, and anyone that opposed it was doing it specifically for um, political reasons.
Well, then you look at the judges in the Supreme Court and their position on Remain. And
Yeah.
the whole thing stinks. Now, someone told me today, I used to speak to him a lot, get on really well, but he's an ardent Remainer. Doesn't live in this country anymore. Lives on the other side of the world in paradise, running a tremendous boat charter company called Calico Jack. They got old-fashioned sort of sailboat things. It's awesome. And he's like, well, the sensible thing to do would be to just cancel Article 50 and get settled again and then look at it again. I'm like, are you fucking mental?
As if it would ever happen again.
That's your fucking solution. Disenfranchise millions upon millions of people and then promise something that will never happen. And he's like, well, it'll all settle down, wouldn't it? Will it? I think we've sowed seeds of division that are going to take generations to sort out. You've got Owen Jones now. Owen fucking Jones. I only saw this because I was logged into the Trigger Warning Twitter account. As you know, he's blocked me on my Hayden Hewitt account. I can't see what he says, and I won't usually go looking. He's come out that this divisive nonsense has got to stop. We need to find a middle ground and work through that. I'm like, what the fuck? But I know what it is. He's not stupid, Owen Jones. He's far from stupid.
Yeah.
And he's seen that in the future, where he is not the place to be. He's been one of the most divisive figures in this whole thing. But all of a sudden, he's Peacemaker General. Please blow me.
He knows that Labour's support is in the city centres, select city centres, and they'll come out and they'll protest and they'll make a lot of noise and they'll make him feel like a little gay Jesus as they're all shouting back and waving at him and everything. But he knows the writing's on the wall in terms of Labour's support. They don't have the support. No. They don't have the actual working class people. It's the same way as in America now. The unions are coming out officially supporting Trump. Because the Democrats are going so far left, they're just going so off the belt. It's very, very similar situation. The unions who are registered Democrats there have actually come out saying, no, we're backing Trump 2020. And it's the same thing that's happening, man. You know, Trump and Brexit, it's two different things because it's a leader and a sort of a decision of a country. But there's a lot of parallels in terms of that rebelling, you know, that the sort of fucking elites on both sides, isn't it? Really, very much so. And a buttload of working class people who don't know where the fuck to put their vote. You know, not that anyone ever really gave a shit about. And we were talking about this earlier, and it doesn't matter who you vote for, you might as well not vote. It's like, yeah, that is true, but things do make a difference also. You know, if you want to be super grand narrative about it, then yeah, maybe. But of course it makes a difference, you know? Of course it does. Especially in terms of removing your freedoms.
I just don't know who to vote for anymore. Because I say it's the age-old problem, isn't it? Lifelong Labour voter. Rightly or wrongly, didn't vote in the last general election because I just couldn't bring myself to. And then I had a lot of people saying, well, you've got no right to moon. Yes, I have got every right to say anything I fucking well please, dickhead, and I intend to at every available opportunity, whether I vote or not. But this time, who can I vote for? The Lib Dems are just Tories in disguise. The Tories, I can't vote Tory. I can't vote Brexit, but I can't vote for Nigel Farage, for fuck's sake. I can't vote Labour because they're not the party of the working man anymore. Who do I vote for? You know.
Did you see that? There's a Lib Dem that lives near me, Daisy something, and she shared an amazing picture from the party conference where when they left for the day, there was a shitload of trash. You know, like coffee cups that can't be recycled, and all this shit just lying. Like everyone had all just gone right under the tables, and it really said something to me there that they spend all day patting each other on the backs at the conference, congratulating each other for how they're there for the working man and the lowest and for the many and all that. Oh. And it's like, but you don't have the basic respect for the people who clean the place just to take your shit out with you and put it in a bin on the way out. you don't have that level of respect. You know, there's what you say and then there's what you do. They don't give a fuck.
It's when they call each other comrade as well. Jesus Christ, I can't deal with that. Someone's just said in chat, was it Lee? You don't like Johnson, you don't like Corbyn, then who, Hayden? I've just explained that, but maybe it was a bit behind.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Boris wants to carry out the result of the referendum. Yeah, I kind of think that maybe you're right. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I think at the moment, just for.
But if I vote Tory on that one issue,
yeah,
we have to have everything that the Tories bring.
But here's the thing, though, man. You don't live in a swing area for Tories, so you've got a whole different perspective. Like if you lived out wherever, if you lived in York or something like that, and you are looking at, a lot of York is like swing, Lib Dem, out there, Lib Dem or Tories. So if you were there, you'd have a whole different perspective.
Where I am, it's just Labour. It's never going to change, no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, Lib Dem's creeping a bit around the edges here and there, but generally, you get Tories in Trafford for some reason, or you used to anyway. That's kind of died out now. But but that's the thing. You've got to think, if you're there, if you're living in somewhere else, and you've got the choice between the Lib Dems and the Tories, there's no fucking way. You're either going for no Brexit or Brexit and all that other stuff. Well,
I was just talking about me personally.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Anyone else should vote exactly how they think they should vote. So we're not one of those shows that'll tell you what to do, where that's going to. You do whatever you think's fucking right. You cast your vote for whoever you believe is going to carry out what you want. That's it. Just do it. Just go for it. I've noticed since we've been on, nobody's bought a ticket. You need to go and buy a ticket for Meat Space, guys. Go to Gear Press. Or go on to triggerwarning.tv for the link, or Young Alex, cheers for doing the show tonight, Alex, posted the link before. Just click it, buy a ticket, come see us 2nd of November. It's going to be a cracking night. It's going to be a cracking night. Go on, do it. Do it.
All this shit in the chat, you better just say this out loud. Let's see how many of you are willing to speak as you do in the chat there. Let's see how well it translates.
Face to face, eye to eye. Face to face and eye to eye. Yeah, it's all different when it's like that, isn't it?
Fucking Happy Dog.
Go on, Graham, cough it out.
Happy Dog trying to fucking get sexual nonsense out of me to buy a ticket. Fucking Al's on before, just sending me a tenner. There you go. There's a tenner. There you go.
Topperoon's already bought a ticket.
Yeah. Don't give me this bullshit. Happy Dog, you're either coming or you're not coming. Don't start trying to blackmail me into it. Although, to be honest,
you don't have to do that. Just ask nicely.
I am a bit of a freak, though. To be honest, I would be like, "Is this enough, sir?" I'd have a little hard on under where this camera stops. Just like, oh. Will you come now?
Probably.
More. Oh, I feel dirty.
Dear me, you need to get a private stream.
my little thingy streams.
Smoke
How
Steve.
do you think I pay the bills?
Smoke Steve's asking, have you guys been shocked by seeing the person behind the name you've done meetups in the past? No, I've done a couple of Live Leak meetups that I've gone to, and it's been an overwhelmingly positive experience. There's been a couple of people I've not been keen on, but that's the same as life in general, isn't it?
It's funny as well, because sometimes it's people who are absolute horrible. They're really, really mean on the chat, and then they come and they're like, "Hey, yeah."
Luckily, the guy I didn't like at one of the meetups was also a bellend on the internet, so it kind of worked out. But he just not the sort of person I'd hang out with. I did watch him get stuck in a revolving door for a bit, which was quite amusing. I guess if he's watching, he knows who he is now. Lee Howell says, I want to buy a ticket, but I think it's going to be an all-male attendance. That's where you're wrong. And with all the talk about dick tonight, I'm scared. Don't be scared. Just, take a length. You might like it. I don't think there'll be any fucking. I'll be honest with you.
It's 100% not male attendance. It's definitely not going to be all male. That's already definitely not a thing.
How dare you gender Graham like that?
I'd appreciate it if you were a little bit more open-minded, to be honest. Otherwise, don't even bother buying a ticket. I'm not interested in you invading my safe space. They are going to invade it. They're going to know. They're going to know all my things.
Yeah. They'll know where you go for a poo. They'll know it all, dude.
It's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Oh, God, fuck, I'm struggling tonight.
I am. To be honest, I'm the same. My throat's so bad.
I mean, you know when you're fading out and coming back, and fading out and going, yeah, it's just that. But it's nice talking to the people. Although I don't think anyone's bought a ticket since I've been telling them to buy a ticket. Get a fucking ticket, boy. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you people? Come on, dig deep.
Oh my god. Right, we've got 31 people watching. We've definitely not sold 31 tickets yet.
No.
So you're all just lazy.
And there's some really cheap places to stay, Madge, there. I've seen some good deals at the Malmaison, good deals at some of the hotels on Pulteney Street. And of course, Easy Hotel is always cheap. Joe 90, Young Alex has just popped the link in chat for you. Just click that and it'll tell you all about it, and you go over to GearPress and you can buy one. And when you're buying a virtual product on GearPress, you don't have to put your name and address in. It's not one of those sort of stores. So if they don't have to deliver something, we don't need all your personal information. So
we're not going to keep it anyway. It goes in the bin. Don't worry about that.
It doesn't. But, we keep it.
And a couple of people have been having problems with certain browsers at certain points. Just get in touch if you've got any trouble. Hey, a weird thing though is meeting Richie Allen. It's weird. He's just a little bit taller than you think he's going to be.
Oh, he's very tall.
Yeah, because you always see him on the thing. You always see him on a little screen like that. You don't realise quite how fucking hell. He's great as well. He proper fucks with you.
I'm even toying with the idea. I might even extend Richie an invitation to my house. I know. I'm pushing the bar. I never, basically, guys, in case you're wondering why the shock isn't great, I never have anyone around. I just don't. Usually when I go home, that's it. This Halloween's different, obviously. I mean, even my best mate, known him since I was 16. He's been around once. Which reminds me, I need to check up. I spoke to him earlier. He's got a medical thing. I must go and check up. That's just reminded me. But yeah, I don't often have people around, but I must extend Richie an invitation. He's been living up here about 5 years now, so I know he's not going to rob anything now. Or have a shit in my house or anything like that. I know he's not going to do any of those things. So
he wouldn't know what to rob. Bless him. He's not very good with the tech, is he?
Get the fucking telly out the house.
He's there with your Google Home. What's this? Get this. He comes out afterwards. I robbed this phone. That's not a fucking phone.
Oh no, he won't. He won't like the Google Home, will he? He doesn't approve. Oh, that'd be brilliant. I'll talk to it while he's here.
Yeah, make sure you do. Just, what you could do? You can set routines on it. So I've got one for good morning. If I say good morning, it'll play the news and tell me my thing. It turns the kettle on and all that. You could set a routine for the phrase "Richie Allen is here," and then get her to repeat something back to you. And I don't know what you could do. Maybe Sky Scanner or something. Who knows? I don't know.
Has he got a Wikipedia page? You could just read that out.
Yeah, because you can get it to do anything. You can if you go in the routines.
Will it read a text document?
I think so. Have a look. See what it'll do. I can't remember.
I've had a great idea.
But it'd be so good. Richie Allen is here.
It's fucking spying on you. I told you you shouldn't have it in your house. Oh wow, that's a really good idea.
Oh, play the Israeli national anthem. That'd be a great one.
Oh, that's beautiful, Andrew. Well done, sir. I wind Richie all the time up with the Israel thing, because I'd go... Basically, if I'm in the room with Israelis, I'm pro-Palestinian. If I'm in the room with people that are anti... I'm totally pro-Israel. In the grand scheme of things, I always said, if someone said, no, you've got to pick a side, you have to. I'd pick Israel because it's more compatible with my culture. I'm being honest. And also it sends people into this frothing rage on the internet when you go, well, Israel's not that bad. The Arabs that live there have a better quality of life than they do in any of the surrounding countries. Apart from the rich ones in Saudi Arabia, but they're the minority. They're the 1%ers. Everyone else has a shit life. So yeah, I enjoy doing shit like that. And they go, what about the Palestinians? So what I love to say is, well, I don't really care. Don't really care, and neither does anybody else. Neither do the people that say they care. Not really. Well, they just like saying it.
Well, the brown ones next door.
I think a lot of Israelis are brown as well, aren't they?
No, I know, but that's why
Oh yeah.
that sort of response is just perfect
I think you just got to be honest. Say, I don't really care.
because you're tricking them into you're then tricking them into actually accepting and admitting that yes, they're not just a load of Europeans who dropped in the area. You're like, oh, the brown ones next door. Well, they're brown as well, you know. Yeah, I know they are exactly.
Oh God, I forgot to wear that thing I found in my pocket, didn't I? You remember when we were on the show the other day? I must set that to rights. I must wear that.
Save it for Thursday, man.
I will do. I will do. It's just
Good.
popped into my head then if I remember to take it.
Fat Belly's just said Islam was right about women. Have you seen this? It's like a 4chan thing.
No.
know,
I thought Fat Belly was just being Irish.
No. So the post every now and again one of these posters gets put up that says like, it's okay to be white, and it's literally just one of these phrases. It's okay to be white, and people get done for hate crimes for saying it, and it's like, but it's okay to be white. It is okay to be white. They're like, no, and it's so the latest one is this: Islam was right about women, and someone stuck them up all over this town in Australia, and it's so funny because there's been meetings, there's been interviews with the press and Sky News and everything where they're like, well, I just didn't know what to do. The people actually phoned the police to ask if a crime had been committed because they'd said Islam was right about women. And it's like, but it's a positive statement.
That's a very, very tricky one, that, for them, isn't it?
It is. Well, it's two things of cognitive dissonance, isn't it? That have to then clash together. Women are perfect victims, and then Islam are perfect victims, but it's like, oh well, Islam are right about women, and just straight away they're like, no, they're not, and people formed mobs to go around ripping the posters down, and it was a genius in terms of that 4chan kind of trolling to show people's true face, like the straight pride parade kind of deal, I think it's brilliant because what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything.
No.
It could mean because some people say that Islam is very, very sort of feminist and respects women and all the rest of it, and so you could read it, and if you were that way inclined, you'd be like, well, yeah, because Islam loves women. We love women. We think they're amazing, all the rest of it. But then
I just love the fact by tearing them down, they're actually saying, no, Islam is completely wrong about women and thus offending. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Exactly. That's the other side to it, isn't it? Because they then go, well, Islam's fine, it's okay and everything. And then you have to collide them with the fact that, women are treated badly under some Islamic countries. They are treated very, very poorly. Not that it's as simple. It's never this generic, right? Oh, women are just down or whatever. It's like Malaysia. Malaysia's got some interesting laws in that regard. But I remember when I was there, so many of the women sort of ran the households, and were the boss. And so it goes. It's weird, isn't it? Because there's that thing of like
keep talking.
No, it's all right because there's that thing of like what happens, and then there's the thing of like actually, the way it really is. So under the law or whatever, women might be like segregated and second class and all that bollocks we've not been able to drive. But then there's the reality getting in. I'm finding it interesting though. Like with that Douglas Murray book that's just come out. The madness of crowds, trying to get people to approach the fact that we can't have conversations about it. Not us, obviously, we can have conversations about things, but that most people can't without being denounced or whatever. I think Islam was right about women is a phenomenal mimetic tool to actually get people
Please say
involved.
that again, Graham.
Mimetic tool.
Oh, that felt so good. I shouldn't be drinking more, but
I know, I'm really enjoying it actually. It was needed. I'm probably going to feel horrible for it later.
Oh, I'm going to really pay for this, but
I already had quite a large coffee. But thanks for that, Fat Belly. I totally forgot about the Islam was right about women. Brilliant troll. Brilliant troll.
Well, sorry, Lee, just first name is being entered. He's having a problem with it. Oh, works for me.
And Alex has said drinking when ill is always a good idea until you run out of booze. I'm not going to run out of booze. This is my birthday booze that my brother brought around for me. How long? That was 2 weeks ago now. I'm not running out. He brought me a bottle of Southern Comfort I've not touched. And no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh, this is interesting.
What?
Yeah, if there's a problem with the store.
Oh, really?
It was working for everybody else.
Yeah, we've had some. I was talking about that on the thing today. Like, we've had some weird issues with it, haven't we? Let's have a look.
Right, so I'm going to go in with a different browser and see what this is, because that's not cool.
No.
See if it's a Chrome issue. Oh, that's a squeaky mouse, Graham.
I know. It's because my girl's been on it. My daughter playing bloody Roblox. There's like all these little micro spillages. She knows she's not allowed food and drink over here, but I also know that she sneaks over with lollipops and all the rest of it. No, fuck off. What are you gonna do though, man? It's just kids, innit? How weird is it? We've not talked about it either, man. Like, there was loads and loads of footage of the Russian elections being I don't know what the word is. Rigged. Sorry, rigged. Like, literally footage of people stuffing loads of ballots in. Tons and tons of videos. So not only were people able to film, but nobody give a shit about it happening.
Right.
And the world just doesn't seem to care. What's up? Sorry,
I just want to say, if when you're on the site, don't click checkout with PayPal, click buy ticket now. That seems to be the problem. So you click the big purple buy ticket now button, and that will add it to your cart. There we go. That will add it to your cart.
I'm not even getting it at all.
Pardon?
I'm not getting it at all. When I click the
big purple button.
When I click gearpress/product TW meat space. I'm on Firefox right now, and it's just loading up as a blank, like it's GearPress. Oh, no, nothing there.
Well, I've loaded it up in 3 different browsers, so it's working. It seems to be checkout with PayPal that's the problem, which that wouldn't surprise me in the least. Yeah, it works if you click the big button, buy ticket now.
I'm going to show you this. Because I got this earlier, but I just assumed it was an issue with my thing. So I'll show you. Send you a WhatsApp.
Yeah, please. Okay, no, it's definitely working.
There you go. I've got like the banner, and then nothing. Just literally the bottom bit as well.
I was just on there, so it's definitely working, and people have been buying T-shirts over the last day or two. So.
Oh yeah, no, everything else comes up. If I go on the gear, if I go on anything else, is there a link to it on the main site?
Yeah, on the front page.
Oh, is there?
On the front page. Yes, cup of tea. That's to join the Illuminati. It's probably marked as processing because it's probably a manual completed, given that it's a virtual object. I'll fix that as well at some point after I've taken that out of my cart. I don't want to buy a ticket.
Hey, there's the beginnings of a poster there as well, isn't there? We just need to put Richie's face on it.
Yeah.
In the meat.
I need to get the poster finished. I desperately need to get the poster finished for that.
You could have... no, it's happened again. I've just clicked through on the main page. Have you seen that picture I just sent you?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like, I've clicked the trigger warning meat space.
It's definitely there for me because I've just done it and added it to my
weird.
cart.
And I've got... so strange. Yeah, I've turned off my ad blocker and it's still there. It's still not coming up. That's so weird. Never mind. Lee says it just takes... Well, we'll worry about that later.
Yeah, I'll get it sorted out. It'll be right as pain.
But yeah, like I said on today's earlier broadcast, though, man, like it's like just built. Aiden's just built this. It's weird. The Vapist. I'm on Firefox. That's what I'm having an issue with. So it's very, very strange. Not sure what the issue is, but it happened earlier, and I've turned my computer off or on since then.
I'll have another look at it. But anyone that hasn't bought one, go buy one. Go buy one now and persist. Persist. You must persist. It's just really strange that, you know, like all the other products seem to work just fine.
Dude, before we go, did you see that Greta Thunberg speech?
Yes.
And how dare you? How dare you take my childhood? And that whole bit about like you come to me for hope, and it's like I'm just like, no, I don't. Like I really, really don't. I think your parents are abusing you. I think your parents are like.
I've definitely not come to you for hope, Greta.
No, your parents are an absolute disgrace. And it's like, you took my dreams. And it's like, hold up. You're an angry 16-year-old. You're obviously severely misinformed about the environment, but you're angry and you're an activist. And you're telling me that your dream as an activist isn't to have the attention of the world. Bullshit. Absolute nonsense. But outside of all of that, have you noticed that on the speech, she had a completely blue background for most of the footage?
Yeah.
And obviously, it being a clear blue background with like her red top and her white skin and all the rest of it, people transferred that to green screen very, very easily now. And they're putting it on everything. I retweeted my favorite one that I've seen. I retweeted, which was someone had put her at the top of a really high building, and it was just the bit where she goes, "I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here." It's just her looking down. I shouldn't be here. But people have put her. I saw one where they put her on the microphone in a supermarket, like she was making an announcement, and she's like, "All you care about is money and false dreams," and that is so good. It's so good.
Can I just say, the ticket system definitely works because young Alex just bought one.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, why have you bought a ticket? I mean, it's lovely, but you're coming down to, like, work the day with us, aren't you, dude?
Yeah, I was hoping you were gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
Well, we can. All right, well, there you go. Drop him a tenner when he comes down, and go. Yeah. That's for coming. That's for today. Make out like you've done it out of the goodness of your heart.
Oh, Alex, dude, you're one of us, man. But good on you.
You're gonna have loads of fun, mate. Wait, there was a whole thing where you may have seen on one of the videos. We were gonna put you, well, not specifically you, but the desk in the back out the way, which professionally for other things would have been great, but no, you're going to be right there.
Oh yeah, so I can look right at you.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoy doing that. It makes me I'll be able to do that with all the people. Look right at them. Look them in the eye while I say terrible, terrible things.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone wants extra tickets for mates or anything, just let me know.
Yeah, 100%. Oh God, I can't wait, Aidan. I can't wait.
I'm really looking forward to it. I am willing to admit I'm very much looking forward to the after the fact that it was me that said no, and then yes and didn't do anything because it was no.
Dude, I was literally trying to close you on this a year ago.
It's true.
Like literally a year ago, like let's do a live event.
It is true, and it was me all along that was like. It's not that I don't want to do it. I'm really looking forward to it. It's just I didn't think anyone would want to come. Genuinely. Happy Dog says, "Can we touch you, Hayden?" I'd rather you didn't.
You're not coming though, are you, Happy Dog? I thought you weren't coming. Hey?
I think I shook your hand when you were here last time, didn't I? Which reminds me, must buy some hand sanitizer. So I was winding Graham up today. I've got my letter through for my operation. And, he said, "When is it?" I went 2nd of November. And he went, "You're joking." I went, "Yeah, of course I'm joking." Then he got into it, he said that he'd really have liked it if I was off my tits on pain meds and stuff at the show. It would have been
amazing. It would have been amazing, dude. Just you turning up all high. Waking up the next morning. How did it go? I don't really remember. Great, mate. Great. Absolutely wonderful.
Worst idea ever. Absolute worst idea ever. But the live show will be fun. I mean, I know we keep saying it, but it's going to be epic. And the game show, Get in the Mincer. Basically, it's very, very simple. There'll be a list. We'll have a little raffle thing for who can enter. We'll pick a few people, and there'll be a list of people, and you'll decide. Well, you'll say whether you think they should go in the mincer or not. But we will have already decided who goes in the mincer. The winner will win something cool that will only be available on the night and never be available again. But you got to get it right. You got to get it right. So,
You see, Top of Runes tickets just come through, by the way. Boom! Awesome. Oh, it's the room's getting full now. The room's getting full. It's because it's starting to feel like a party. I've got to say about this game show thing though. When you originally said it to me, and I still don't fully understand how it's going to work, but when you originally said it to me,
I do.
I thought it was going to be like a way of jumping off in terms of creating discussions. You know, so an obvious one is Owen Jones in the mincer, not in the mincer.
Well, yeah,
and a way of
that'll work as well.
getting people arguing and everything. Yeah, but you actually want punishments if people get so.
No, there's no punishment. It's not like people are going to get beaten with sticks. It's just that the punishment is there'll be two videos. One will be the video if you got it wrong. One will be the video if you got it right.
Yeah.
The videos in themselves might make for uncomfortable viewing. And I can promise you guys very much of what will happen on that night will be definitely not safe for work. Definitely not safe for work. They're going to have two big TVs showing terrible things. Just terrible things. It's going to be very awkward. It's going to be great.
Just now, it's just come up just as we were on air. Actually, Pelosi has launched formal impeachment inquiry against President Trump, and she said no one is above the law, and it's all to do with this Ukraine thing, isn't it?
Aren't they tired of losing?
Well, the thing about the Ukraine thing, it's that's all with Biden, isn't it? This is going to fuck Biden, which maybe that's the plan.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not looking that rosy for the Donald either, is it? At this point, to be fair, Dippy Derrick, there's still 20. No, there's 3 reserved. There's over 20 tickets left. There's over 20 tickets left. So,
You're all right.
No, there's one less.
I was going to say I wouldn't say any more than 20, definitely in terms of where promises are made and all that.
I think our limit's probably going around 30 people. In that room, we can maybe go a couple more, but I wouldn't want to go many more in there because we want it to be comfortable.
No, we got to be careful. I think it's going to sell out. I think you know, between now and November, no, they'll all be gone. The way they're going, the rate they're going at, it's going to be gone. If you want to come, I'd get a ticket.
And if you're going to come on the Friday if you can, because, like I say, the Friday night, we'll just pick a venue in town, might be one of the hotels that you guys are staying at. We'll all just rock up, just have a few drinks, hang out, nice and quiet. But if you don't want to ruin the impact of meeting Graham Booth properly, just hang on for the Saturday when he's unveiled to you, and you get the full force of the booth. But on the Friday, we'll go out. Like I say, we'll have a few drinks, have a chat, and hang out for an hour or two, and then. Because I can't drink, I'll just fuck off home.
Yeah, I won't be out late on the Friday, I don't think.
Well, we can't. Unlike everybody else, we have to be down the studio from like noonish.
I want to be on it really.
Well, I want to get if we can get the whole team there, because it looks like at the minute there's going to be myself, Graham, obviously, young Alex, Cherry. Although you know, Cherry might just rock up at 7 o'clock. Who knows? And Tez is going to be helping us out as well. So
yeah.
I think we'll all get there early. We'll start getting stuff ready. We'll all go for lunch together, so we can all just hang out as if we are a team that actually likes each other. And back to the studio, run through everything a few times, and then just hang out and chill out and do what we normally do, just sit around talking shit. That's what we usually do.
And finally put an end to socialism as well. It's going to be fun.
Damn straight. And we've got to sort everything out with Crip Daddy. Got to sort Richie out and see if there's any other guests there. There are 1 or 2 other people I know, but I don't think there's going to be sufficient funds to cover travel and hotels and things, unfortunately. Maybe at the next one.
We got a couple of good people we'd like, but it is cost, isn't it? It is definitely cost as an issue.
Yeah, because they wouldn't want to put themselves up and stuff. So We'll see in the next one, maybe. If this one works really well, if we send everyone home really fucking happy, then, maybe we'll have another one at some point and more people will come and then we can get those guys in. See, I'm excited about it now and it's fucking ages away. Fuck. It's the one thing I've got to look forward to. I can't hear you, Graham.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. I muted it for vaping. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Halloween. Do I have to dress up for Halloween? Do parents have to dress up?
Well, I am.
She told me.
Dude, it's not going to be a house party. It's just going to be Junior, or you guys, and a few of the kids from around here. Even the ones I don't like very much, which is most of them.
Most of them. Fair enough.
But we're just going to have a little open door at the front, and people can. Wondering, obviously, Crypt Daddy Topper will be via remote. We're not shipping him over from the States, but hopefully we'll get him on for the live show. Let him do a turn. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's a couple of other people I'm going to talk to, but I don't know. For this first one, we've got quite a lot going on anyway. What I'd love to do is, if we can grow it, is turn it into a proper free speech event.
Yeah.
Get clever people to offset my habit of just sitting around calling everyone a cunt. That'd be quite cool.
What if we get someone so clever they just blow us away, and we're like, okay then.
I'll fucking knock them out.
We just sit there apologising, going, well, I guess you're right if you put it like that, or whatever.
What kind of beta pussy are you? When have you ever known me to utter those fucking words?
Yeah, but you surround yourself with idiots.
Dude, even if I know someone's right, I don't give a fuck. I'm not backing down.
I know, I've seen you do that.
I will never back down, ever, if I find it amusing. Those are the rules.
Wait, I've just seen something right. What the fuck is going on? So, in 2012, the people whose families were killed watching Batman at the cinema, the Dark Knight Rises, 12 people got shot in Colorado.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the parents of the family was horrified by the Joker. And it's like, if your kids got shot watching Batman, why the fuck would you watch the Joker? Why would you do that?
I'd like to be reminded of the worst day of my life.
What kind of an idiot? He just sits there like, oh yeah.
Me personally, I'd probably avoid most of those things. Just got to say, young Alex has said Crypt Daddy was going to come to the event in person, but Graham used his veto.
Oh, really? Fuck off.
Like Graham has a veto.
Of course I do. I just never use it. I wouldn't dream of it.
The way I avoid vetoes is, here's how it goes. Graham, I've had an idea, and I've already done it. That's the way I do it.
Yeah, he does do that quite a lot.
And Graham avoids my veto by going, now listen, don't say no straight away. And it's like, I never say no. Because no matter what an idea is, I'm always like, yeah, let's try that. It's like we kept saying we were going to do more sketches, but we weren't ever convinced anybody liked them.
No, but mostly I did them for me. I really, really did. I can't believe that about the Batman. It's really struck me that.
It's funny that Lee Howells mentions Vimto, because one of my ideas was to sell sweeties and charge for little cups of weak Vimto.
You wanted to sell really weak Vimto on top of the ticket, didn't you? Not include it in the ticket.
No.
But specifically sell it.
Yeah. Cups of weak Vimto. You're making wine for the event, aren't you?
I am. It's just down here, actually.
Merlot, isn't it?
Yeah, but it won't taste like Merlot. Don't worry about that. No. I mean, I just buy it for the finings and all the. It's just easier just to get a kit, and then you've got all the bits that you need.
I love that. It won't taste like Merlot because, as we all know, Merlot is just shit.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. It really is not going to taste like Merlot. It really won't.
Happy Dog says weak lemon drink. I'll see your weak lemon drink and raise you with weak lemon and barley water. But yeah, you can bring your own booze. That's more than we might have a little drop there. Not for sale, because we're not a licensed premises.
No. There won't be a bar or anything like that. If you want to, like basically, there's going to be quite a bit of what I'm making, but you might want to bring yourself like a little bottle or something, a bottle of beer or something to have. But other than that, I'm sure we'll be sharing. Maybe we get a pile of like cups. Bring it. Well, we'll have to, won't we, if we got the wine? But a load of those plastic, very thick plastic cups.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to bring glasses.
No,
I'm
even
not
better.
fucking stupid.
Paper cups with the thin layer of plastic because they're non-recyclable. It's double bad.
Perfect. Some McDonald's straws.
Yeah, with Trump written on them.
Well, didn't it come out that the Trump straws were actually recyclable?
Yeah.
Unlike the paper straws McDonald's use.
Unlike the paper ones, yeah. The Trump straws you can actually recycle.
Well,
He's brought out Sharpies now as well.
Oh,
Dude made $1 million.
brilliant.
$1 million off Sharpies.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, that's 2 more tickets gone. One to young Alex, which might be for his friend. And one to Lee, who said in chat that he bought one. If anybody else wants one, get on it. Get a ticket bought. Come and hang out with us in Manchester. Don't be like some kind of aloof, snobby prick and think you're too good for it. Just come to Manchester.
Lee's bringing champagne and not sharing. That's fine. You can do that. You can do whatever you want.
Guys, please be aware, I'm more than happy not to drink or eat anything you bring. I'm fine with that.
Last time I saw Happy Dog, he gave me a sandwich, didn't he? But it was a proper like sympathy, like you're obviously struggling, lad. There you go. You need some food.
Happy Dog, when you see Graham, you'll know that he's not really struggling at the moment. He's eating just fine.
No, I'm
going to be able to fat shame Graham soon.
Oh, come on, as if you don't already. I tell you what, though, speaking of that, it was my girl's birthday on Monday, and I made the most amazing ramen, like really spent all day on it, man. She was so happy. I bought this big bowl for her, especially fucking huge it was, and she drank it all at the end, like it was great. It made me very happy.
I'm glad you had a lovely day. We're just rambling now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We need to go, man. I think I'm a bit high.
People say, why don't you release the podcasts anymore? Because this is what we do.
Yeah, the vapist.
Yeah, he's right. Do you know why? Because my microphone is right here. So the closer I lean to it, the more intimate we get with one another.
There's a weird like jerk. It's almost as if you lean like right into it dead quickly.
I do. That's what I do, Graham. I'm like a pigeon.
Ooh.
Lee says if you speak to your local Domino's and say you're ordering 50 pizzas, you get huge discount. Now that'd be fun, wouldn't it? I think Papa John's deliver. Alex, you're right. If we left it to you, the podcast would be out within an hour. We need to sort that out, actually. We need to sort that out, get those back up, because I feel really bad.
Yeah, we got a lot of people. We were getting like 700-800 people listening to that. It seems reasonable to allow them to keep doing so, especially seeing as they ask. Like, no, I really, because people like to, because to me, I don't give a shit. I've got unlimited data. I just put YouTube on, whatever. But I think if people are worried about data, then yeah, they download podcasts. It's quite a normal, standard thing to do, isn't it?
We'll have to get young Alex access to the Podomatic.
Topper could tell that I was jerking then. No way. How could you tell?
Must be losing your skills, dude.
I know. I used to be really good at that. I've come like so many times on this podcast.
I don't even cough now.
Oh, when you're telling your little stories.
Happy Dog Alex is awesome.
Yeah, fuck off, Happy Dog.
Alex is awesome. He's an integral part of the Trigger Warning experience.
He is. He's absolutely phenomenal.
And I don't think he's going to become a part of the Trigger Warning team, but Crypt Daddy has said that he would very happily come on more often, so we're going to do like a Tuesday with him at some point and a couple of Thursdays and get him more involved because he's a funny motherfucker. So that'll be cool.
I'd love to get him on a Tuesday.
Cool. Yeah, more people's always cool.
Hang out with him, definitely.
Well, when we started the podcasts on a Tuesday, we used to have like you, me, Happy Dog, Daz. Daz fucking hated doing the podcast, didn't he? Detested it.
Hated it. He'd be there like 10 minutes before just going, yes, I'm here. You could hear him over the thing going, Ah,
What happened to Bob with AIDS? Well, I had a huge row with him at the fact that I don't think trans women are women, and he disagreed. So that went on for about 3 hours while he was trying to explain to me why I was wrong, and obviously I didn't hear anything he actually said because I just can't.
yeah.
And then we had another argument about vegans, didn't we, online?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he
I don't
got really
remember.
angry with me because I generalised about vegans.
Oh, right.
And of course, I did what I always do. I just doubled down. And that went nowhere fast. But apparently, we're okay. I don't know. He's just gone off. He's doing his own thing now, I guess.
I've not seen him. I mean, he's one of them that I've kind of fallen out of touch with since I quit Facebook, and he's not on Twitter very much, so I don't see him around. Like he's barely on it.
I don't think
He
he's
wrote
on
he wrote
Facebook now, is he?
yikes on one of our videos a while ago, but outside of that, I don't know. Last time I saw him, he said something really racist to me, and it wasn't like it wasn't fucking about racism. It was legit, just like like white supremacy kind of weird, like I've not really spoke to him since then, man. Like, we spoke for hours on that. I was like, dude, you fucking racist, man. And he couldn't see it. He couldn't understand it. And I was like, well, okay then. And I can't, what am I going to do? Go out my way to spend time with a racist person?
Cup
I'm
of
not
tea.
really.
Cup of tea's asking what happened to Jay. I got terribly annoyed with Jay being around the show, but he's working somewhere over in Yorkshire now doing computer graphics or something for a company. So that's what Jay does. I've not spoken to Jay for the longest time because obviously we didn't socialise. Evil Marty still has no interest in ever doing this again as long as he lives, but he's still working at the same office. I see him reasonably often. I have a chat with him.
I saw him the other day when I snuck in. I snuck into the studio without you, didn't I? And some lad spotted me and then went upstairs and got 5 other lads because he'd obviously said someone's just in the room there. They've just walked in. And they all walked in to check me out or whatever. And I just put them to work moving things around. I was like, move this desk over. I didn't even introduce myself. I was like, fantastic, pairs of hands, get over here. They didn't know what to do. I was far too comfortable.
What was Dirty J's secret? I don't even remember now. What was Dirty J's secret?
I don't know.
I think he shagged a prosy when he was on holiday. And I don't know if his mum knew that.
That's not a terrible, shit happens, doesn't it? Topper's just said Trump called out social media censorship at the UN meeting. Do you know that Mark Zuckerberg has just admitted on the record during a hearing that Facebook has censored conservatives?
Of course.
And the way they got him, because everyone that reports on this says that there's no evidence, it's a conspiracy theory about the right being targeted and stuff, but they got him on pro-life advertisements because they're being censored in it, because obviously that's a big thing in America.
I've just seen Happy Dog. Sorry to interrupt. This is
Go
very
on.
important. Happy Dog did remind me. His dirty secret they didn't want coming out was that he banged a prostitute. So I've already done that one. But he did get a lap dance one and came in his pants. He came in his pants during a lap dance.
Is that supposed to be ashamed of?
Well,
that a woman rubs you to orgasm?
No, I mean she literally sat on his lap, had a little grind, and off he went.
Well, isn't that why they do that? I don't know. I've never been to a lap.
I've never been to a lap. I was offered to go to one when I was when I was doing the guitar demoing.
Yeah.
For one big company, we're at a big show, and they said we're all going to a lap dance club. Do you want to come in? I've got to admit, I find the female form very attractive, but mostly if I can interact with it, and I just feel vaguely uncomfortable at those places. So I didn't see the point, but I'm pretty sure, because I mean, the best story I ever heard was the drummer for my old band, long after I'd left, went on holiday with the band as was, and they went to a lap dancing club, and obviously it was a no hands policy. You couldn't touch them, or the big bouncer guy would come over and kick your cunt in. But this one stripper came over and decided not to grind his lap, but his face. And so her ass was right on his nose, her asshole. And she pressed that hard, and not only did he get a dab of shit on the end, he got a nosebleed.
That sounds like a fantastic night. That's a win for me. I'd be there in bed at the end of the night, just like, oh, what a day.
I'm sure he'd be so happy I shared that information with everybody. This was when he was single, by the way. I do have to point that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, he couldn't move his head because the wall was right behind it. And she was just
right,
pressing
right.
it dead hard and grinding. Oh, dear, that's just not sexy, is it?
No. I used to have a bald spot in my beard from something like that.
Balls.
Thailand it was. It was interesting. Yeah, balls slapping.
Alex has just said his wingman John coming to Meat Space. Do you know what? He is. I spoke to him the other night. I texted him the other night. I'm going to give him a call.
He better be. He better be, son.
Nick's coming as well. Nick Harrison, who's a tremendous musician and public speaker as well, but he has been to Trigger One before. He gifted us the microphones that we used, the 2 mics on the desk. Awesome mics. He's going to come to Meat Space as well, so we're trying to get a few people over. But yeah, apparently Wingman John is coming, and he wants to know where the dildo's gone, but we don't know.
We can't find it.
Genuinely, since the office moved, now one day I couldn't be there, so some of the lads there moved the office for us, moved the studio downstairs. Yeah. The dildo was in a carrier bag. Now, all the other stuff that was on those shelves is accounted for. The photos of my son, some other bits and pieces. But not the Live League dildo.
No. You got to think, though, they're in a much different frame of mind when they're there. They're at work.
Yeah, but...
Suddenly there's a dildo in their space at work.
They've sneaked it out. Sneaked it out.
Yeah, I can't find my phone charger either.
No, also the charger that plugs... Yeah, the one that plugs into the thing that you bought, the desk-mounted one. Alex says he broke his... But he did hurt his back, and I think he still holds it against me that I never went to see him in the hospital. But I did explain that it was a ward full of crippled people. Why would I want to be there? That's just dreadful.
Oh, do you know what? We're going to have to message Foxy and see if she wants to come. I'd love her to come down.
Absolutely. You must do that. Must do that.
Yeah.
I was about to say we must do that, but we know that won't happen. So you must do that.
Happy Dog should.
Yeah, because he's all over her like a rash, isn't he?
He's all over her. He's like, you're going to be there. That'd be a good meet up for them. Happy Dog, have you met her in real life yet? Be a good place to meet. Be fun. Fucking hilarious. Oh, I can't wait.
She's a really cool person.
Yeah, she's proper sound. She used to dance for my band, actually.
She did, but she's nice, good people. Good
I used to see her bum and everything, you know.
Well, Happy Dog, what a perfect place to meet.
Yeah. Have to get her down.
Come to Meat Space, make friends.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go because otherwise I'm gonna cough my guts up. You know, my that cough medicine I had just before we started is it's running
I feel
out.
bad because we've been sat here just chatting shit for the best part of an hour, and there's still over 30 people watching, so I feel bad just leaving them. You know.
Well, we can't just stream forever.
We could. just keep going. Just keep going, chatting shit forever and ever and ever all night. Not doing anything informative. Like that new person that watched and said we were really informative. I don't know which episode she watched, but then questioned the language that was used. So I'm assuming by that it was probably a Thursday night.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, I get it. Like I said to you, I do worry. Like there's certain people I like watching who I now can't watch because, you know, with my daughter, the language, you know, there'll be a swear word and she'll just burst the door open and go, "Did someone say a bad word?" I'm like, yeah, you know, which is obviously I've got it in her head, don't say bad words, and that's the way you need to do it, don't you? Especially at 4. But so I kind of get it. You know, if there is a load of bad language, you have to be careful where you listen to it, don't you?
Oh, bad language. I was in the car with Junior and he said, "Can I put Slipknot on?" I went, yeah. And he said, I said, "You're going to sing it for me?" Because he knows all the lyrics now. He says, "Can I sing this one?" I went, yeah, of course you can. He went, "But there's swearing in it. Should I leave that out?" So I just went, "Nah, it's just you and me. It's all right, son." And hearing your 7-year-old screaming "motherfucker" was quite an interesting experience.
Yeah, it doesn't settle on you very well, does it? It's a weird kind of like, yeah. we were at a crossing the other day, and I thought she said "fuck." I don't think she did.
She did.
I think it was something else that came out similar. But yeah, I didn't like it, man.
Well,
Especially not around other people.
I think Junior was about 3 or something, if that. And he said, "Is my dinner ready yet?" So Mrs. Hewitt said, "It's just cooling down." And he went, "Oh, fucking Christ's sake." Aid Bate, hello Aid, says, "Hayden, did my missus see you at the Burton Wood Air Base Museum the other weekend?" No, I don't. I don't know where Burton Wood is.
He would have told me if he'd made any kind of ventures like that. Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
No.
I would have. No, I went to the. I've been to the Aerospace Museum in Manchester a few times. In fact, I went with you and your family, didn't I? Took
Yeah.
Junior.
Yeah.
We went to the
It was
Museum
fun.
of Science and Industry. But I've never been to Burton Wood. I'm not sure where Burton Wood is. It was probably some other bald man with a goatee.
Yeah.
We all look very similar.
There's quite a few of them. That trip out with you, actually, that was the last time out with her where she was really moving from like being a toddler to a little girl. She was just at that point. She's a little girl now. She knows what she's doing. Got her own mind. Can't stand it, man. I really miss being a proper daddy.
Oh, she chatters away to me now as well.
She fucking loves you.
Where she used to be a bit shy, she chatters away now. It's marvellous.
It was so funny when I was looking out of the studio and there's people who see you on a day-to-day basis under very different circumstances. And she's just going around telling everyone how amazing Aiden is. And they're all like, no, he's not. They couldn't handle the thought that someone thought of you the way that she does. She thinks you're amazing.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't really treat her like I treat some other people in that office. So, you know.
You gave her a pile of unicorn-related knickknacks.
Well, that's your fault. You said she likes unicorns. So
I know.
I've got to be honest, a lot of that was down to Mrs. Hewitt.
No. Well, of course.
She went apeshit on that stuff, and I was like, yes, buy more.
If you got something like that off me, it would probably be down to my missus as well. I'll be honest. You know, like I would have encouraged it and approved.
My suggestion of more magic sand was not taken up on, which disappointed me greatly. I gave specific instructions to pick that up.
After the money we paid moving out of our last place, I think our sofa would have just thrown the sand away, you know, if you give it back again.
I'd just buy a few. I've just noticed Aid Bate. Are you a new viewer, dude? I don't think we've seen your name before. If so, hello. Oh, gorgeous George. I've not said hello to you this evening either. Aid Bate, if you're near Manchester or if you fancy a visit to Manchester, November the 2nd is Trigger Warning Meet Space, a live event on a Saturday evening going right through to the early hours. Loads of cool shit. Tickets are available. Go to triggerwarning.tv. The first post on there, you'll see, it'll take you across to Gear Press. You can buy that only £10. £10. It's got to be done. So do get in there. Notice how slickly I got that in there, Graham?
It was amazing.
That's why I need the gold jacket. I need the gold jacket.
The penis pants. Dude, I'm gonna have to boogie. I've got to go. I'm getting very bloated. I think I'm gonna have to run to the loo.
I'll do the spiel then after you've gone. I'll let you go and empty.
Are you gonna? Okay, I'll see you in a bit, man.
Graham's like, what are you gonna say?
I know, because I watch everything back and then I'm like, for fuck's sake. But no, I'll see you later, everyone. I love you loads. Bye bye.
There he goes. That's Graham gone. Best thing when I'm in the car and I speak to Graham on the phone. I do believe I've shown you this already. Let me see if I can bring this up. Graham has a specific profile picture. There we go. That's Graham's profile picture on my phone. When I'm in my car, that shows on the display in the main car, and I do like it when I'm at traffic lights. Anybody looking in just sees the swastika on the screen of the car, which I enjoy greatly. Right, Graham's gone. I've got to go because it's getting really late. But I do want to say, last time we've got to do the spiel, haven't we? Do remember to click like. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you didn't. But click, it helps us. It takes a second of your time, but it does help us. Also, click subscribe if you'd like to see more from us. YouTube may occasionally notify you when we're doing something. And touch the bell. That way, you'll get the notifications about the shows. If you'd like to help support Trigger Warning, and I hope you would, please visit patreon.com/triggerwarningtv. You can become a patron there. Go to www.triggerwarning.tv and sign up. It's free. It's got social media stuff on there. It's got a forum. All free. No tracking. Nothing sinister or shady like that. Just a place to hang out for us guys and talk about whatever we like. You can make groups and they can do all that kind of shit that you want to do. So that'll be fantastic. Aid Bates says he's not far away in St. Helens. Definitely nip over. Go and check it out. It'd be great to meet as many triggerists as possible. I guarantee we're going to have a really cool night. That's a great way of supporting TW as well. All proceeds that we don't spend on the night itself, which will be most of it, will go back into TW anyway. But I'm just looking forward to meeting some of you guys. And remember, if you are staying in Manchester, if you're coming up on the Friday, you're staying the Friday night, the Saturday night. On the Friday night, we'll meet up somewhere for a few drinks and stuff to have a catch up before the Saturday when it's all going to be go. Right, I believe that's everything. I will be back on Thursday with Trigger Warning Thursday, which will be from the studio. Graham will probably be back. I think he does tomorrow at noon. He does most weekdays at noon during the day for about 20-30 minutes, or usually 50 minutes, all about the daily news. So I'll be back on Thursday, then we'll be back again next Tuesday. Do join us. Remember to click subscribe and notifications, and I'll see you guys later on. Have a good one, and bye bye. Oh, it's this button.